Checky, check, mic check. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, troops, wherever you are in the world, and welcome to the channel. Mark, that's me, my words. Before I do get into today's video, I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who has commented and subscribed over the last couple of days. Really, it's been absolutely phenomenal. They do say with YouTube, you put one video out and it's a game changer. I know exactly which video it was, and I'm going to link it at the end. Go and watch it. It's just my opinion. If you do like it, hit the like button, give me a subscribe. That's all I ask. If you don't, comment, tell me why, you know, and I'll address that as well. All comments are read by me. I do try to respond to every single one of them, and I accept them whether they're good, bad or indifferent. I really don't mind. Engagement is the key for me. Anyway, thank you. Let's get on with today's video. So before we do get started, I want to address the elephant in the room. The 19th of March, okay? Quadruple witching. There's been so much talk about today, about how it's the day when everything's going to happen and the squeeze is going to start for both these meme stocks. And personally, I've ignored everything that's been said. Because, firstly, nobody can predict these things. Nobody. And secondly, you can bet your bottom dollar that as sure as people have sat here and said it's going to happen, there's people on the other side who have been wargaming this for weeks, you know, and they've thought about this, they've planned for it, they've got their strategy just as much as people on our side who want these stocks to go to the moon have got our strategy. So I'm not surprised in the slightest that when we look at, you know, AMC's chart for today, you get this. You know, let me get the old rectangle up here. You get this. This was absolute barcoding to the max. I'll put it all the way across there because aside from, you know, the couple of little bits here and there, it was literally $13.99, $14, $14.01, $13.99, $14, $14.01. It was like that the whole time. And if you looked at the level twos, you could see as soon as a buy was filled, there was another sell there. It just kept topping up again and again and again. So, you know, yes, it was a battle, and it was like watching a game of chess. Who's going to come out on top? But I'm not surprised, to be honest. I'm just not surprised. This has been planned. It's been thought of. It's been war gamed, as I've said, all day. Anyway, let's get to the chart. What's interesting? Big sell-off this morning, big recovery, and then we just hit this. You know, this to me is like consolidation where you've got buyers and sellers, you know, and you think, okay, we're building something. Actually, you know, if we put a little trend line on here, point to point, here we go. You know, let's take it. Let's be generous here. Let's put it here, look. You know, you're starting an uptrend. So you think, okay, we're getting somewhere. Higher lows, you know, we're making those. Then we hit this barcoding area here. And it was just dire. And then bang, the attacks start. We recover quite quickly. Barcoding again. And then this area here, I'll try and zoom in as best we can. Sorry about it. It's a new platform I'm using, so I'm just getting used to it. But look at this minute here, 1 minute here, where it goes literally from, you know, 1402 down to 1375 in like, it was like that. It went in like 3 seconds. And just from there was no recovery back up to that $14 mark. I mean, the $14 mark is an area that we've had marked out all along, where, you know, you can see, oops, where are you going? Little rat bag. Get back here. That's what I call my son when he's being naughty, little rat bag. $14. So yesterday, this was acting as support. Today, it turns into resistance. And that's what happens, you know. We fell down below it yesterday, and we never really got above it today, you know, save for a couple of places. Def cross there, where the 50 MA crosses below the 200 MA. Again, it's it is what it is. It's the 1 minute chart. You take it for what it is. It's barcoding all day, and then it was nailed on. There was going to be something right at the end. Absolutely nailed on. And for those that have followed this stock, they're calling this the Battle of 1401. Listen, I don't know that it's that significant, really, because if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And, whether it closes at 1401 today or 1390, which, I think it's what it closed at, or 1393, you know, okay, there's more options that expire in the money, but it doesn't mean those options will be executed. Even if they expire in the money, somebody might say, "Well, I can't afford them," or, I didn't really want them. I was just, playing a bet or something. You've just got to take everything in the bigger picture. And speaking of the bigger picture, I mean, look. Let's go back. I'll try and change the time frame. Let's change it to 30 minutes. And let's have a look overall. Look at this. Where are we here? Just put that out. Let's zoom out a little bit. But you can see where I'm going. You can see where I'm going because this is January, So let's be a little bit more generous. Let's go to February. But if you can't see that, you're oops. I don't want pitchfork. Never used that before. Don't know what it does. Got to read up about it. But if you can't see that, let's come on, Mark. Let's start there. So, beginning of the month. Look at where we've gone in 2 weeks. Look at where we've gone in 2 weeks. So if that's not good enough, if that's not bullish, I don't know what is. Look at this beautiful cup and handle here. Beautiful. It's almost textbook. You'd write a book on that. You got your cup there, point to point, big cup, nice handle there. Let me try and draw it for you. Again, apologies because this is a new platform that I'm still getting used to. So there's the cup. There's the body of the cup there. Okay, take that up a bit actually. You might hear people talking about this cup and handle. So there's the cup. Okay, and then if we do the handle as well, let's do a channel for the handle. There's the handle. Okay, and then from there, it's a bullish signal. Cup and handle is a bullish signal. And from there, we've kicked on, and we've got this nice uptrend here. So take that for what it is. Take that for what it is. I'm still bullish on it. I have to be. Because I look at this. Okay, this was one day. Today was one day, and it's one day in many days. So you take that for what it is, and I'm bullish. I'm still bullish. But as I say, as always on this channel, it's not about me. It's not about what I am. It's about what you are. Okay? And you get in with what you can afford to lose because you might lose everything. And you get out when you're happy. If you bought in down here today and you closed, you sold up here, happy days. Pleased for you, really. Whatever strategy floats your boat, that's up to you. So that's AMC. Let's have a look at GameStop, which, looking at the chart here, again, we had this little bump and sell off as we always do in the morning. Consolidation. Then we got this massive kicker here. Took us to 220. What was the high of the day? 227. Took us up to 227, and then from there a gradual sell off. A gradual sell off for the rest of the day. But am I concerned about that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because this 200 to 220 channel, if you've been looking at my other videos, if you haven't, why not? Go and have a look at them. This area has been good to us the last few days. It's been an area that we've looked comfortable and we've looked solid in. There was some question over the closing price. Some platforms were showing it as 199 97 or something like that. My platform is showing it as 200.27. New York Stock Exchange is showing it as 200.27, and it's also showing the $200 calls finishing in the money down here. Here we are, green. So in the money, happy days. There's lots of people who are on the opposite side, stock twits, for what it's worth. If you're relying on stock twits to do your trading and do your due diligence and get all your information from, send me a private message and we'll have a little chat. But even stock twits agrees. So 200.27 at the close. There were some comments on here from bearish people. Oh, it's 199.97. My puts have expired in the money. Blah blah blah. It's options. It's a different ball game. Anyway, I'm bullish on GME. I don't think today was a bad day. We've had worse. We got a golden cross here. We got a death cross here. We got a sell off for pretty much half the day. A sell off. We didn't sell off at all. Because we closed just about where we opened. So all in all, if you bought in here and you sold up here, kudos. Personally, I'm holding. But again, that's my opinion, not to be taken for anything as financial advice or anything like that. I do hate having to say that. These disclaimers. Gosh, it's here at the bottom of my screen. Look, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just for fun. So have some fun. It is what it is. How are we doing on the YouTube challenge then? Because for those that haven't watched before, now I've opened this new account. I've put some money in there, and we're going to see if we can grow it over the course of a year. So we are currently £11.68 in profit. There's a reason for that. I opened a new position today. So these are the positions I've got open. AMC down $15. Eyes, or Second Sight Medical Products, Eyes is the ticker, down $8.80. Clovis Oncology up $40. I love this ticker. I've been in and out of this since December 2018, December 2018. It's been really good to me actually. But today it got a massive run up from the open. There's a reason for that. I put the Fibonacci's on. That's for a reason as well, but I'll talk you through that in a minute. But the reason for that is if we go to the news, we go to news and analysis. Here we are. And we go to, if we search for Clovis here. Clovis. So this is they develop drugs for cancer, and the one that they've been working on, they've had 2 approvals from the FDA for prostate cancer, prostate cancer, and they've had positive data for drug in ovarian cancer study. So the same drug, Rubraca, it's called. They've just reported some phase 3 data, which was extremely positive. Let me see if I can find that's that one. There's one with a bit more detail. That's here. Clovis Oncology's Rubraca significantly improves progression-free survival versus chemo in patients with later online ovarian cancer associated with a BRCA mutation. So, good news for Clovis. Like I said, I first bought into Clovis when it was $8 a share, and I rode it up to $17, cashed out, and then I've been dipping in and out ever since. And when I saw that it had dropped to $5 something yesterday, I was contemplating getting in. I missed the boat yesterday, but I did get in today. The position I got in at 686. It closed at 786. There you go. I made $1 per share. Not a lot, but it's not about, you can't always make millions all the time. And this is a small fund that we're trying to grow into a big fund. So, overall, we're up. But a quick look at the chart for Clovis. So I put the fibs on, the fibs. the Fibonacci's, and this gives you an indication of pullback areas. So what you do is you put your Fibonacci starting here where the run up starts, and you take it right up to where the peak was. Okay, so I ran it up to the peak of this run, and that gives you the pullback percentages and values. And what you're looking for, anything really, for a healthy pullback, is anything between 38.2 and 50% of its run up. That's of where it started its run up. That's a healthy pullback. Okay, so we got that, and we got some consolidation, and then it kicked on from there, and then we traded in this let's say $8 to $9 channel. We did then have a bit of a sell-off, but not a sell-off outside of the pullback area. And what you will find is a lot of traders, inexperienced traders, will see big red candles like this, especially here when they're close together, and they'll go, oh, it's selling off, I need to sell. Patience, 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 patience. Again, two red candles and one red candle, some groupings of red candles there, sell off, and people panic. The same here. But if you look at the bigger picture over the course of the day, I mean, look at that. If you're a new and inexperienced trader, you're going to think, oh my God, it's just going to keep dropping. Patience. Take a look at the bigger picture. I'm quite fortunate with this ticker because I've got experience of it. I've had a year and a half's trading of this ticker almost. So I understand its characteristics. I know about the CEO. I know about the company. I know that they don't put PRs out very often. They don't do much to support shareholders. So when I saw it dip down to $5.50, $5.25 that it did yesterday, I knew it was a good opportunity to get in, even without this catalyst. Even without this, I knew it was a good time to get in. So I should have got in earlier. I didn't. I missed it. I got in here at 6.86. I could have, cashed out up here at $8 something. I don't want to. I'll hold those now. I'll hold those 40 shares for a while and see where it goes, because obviously now they're going to put an application into the FDA to get the drug labeled, for ovarian cancer. So we'll see how that goes, but that's a new position that we've added to the YouTube challenge. Where is it? The YouTube challenge portfolio up here. These are some of the tickers that I'm watching. I will try and get in some of these as we go along. As we make money, we might close some positions and open some new ones and see where we get to. But they're the three positions I've got open at the moment. That's the status of the account. It is what it is. It's day one. I opened this yesterday, so it's day one. We're $11 up. Not too bad. Okay. So just going to finish off about today. Don't get too despondent. It is what it is. Retail investors like you and I, we have very, very little influence over what happens anyway. So, don't get despondent. If you need to sell, sell. There's no judgment here. Never will be. Never has been. Never will be. If you're going to hold, all the power to you. But that's about it today, troops. It's been an interesting week. Like I said, there's a lot of people that have built up the hype of this quadruple witching. Personally, I just blank it out and ignore it, and I trade how I trade anyway. Take from that what you will. It's great to have you here. I wish you all a blessed weekend. Next week, I will be live streaming at least from Tuesday onwards. In fact, from Monday, I will be doing Monday closing hour. So jump on for Power Hour. Jump on, say hello. All you new subscribers, jump on and say hello. It will be great to actually chat with you as we go along. Okay, troops, that's it for now. Like I said, do have a blessed weekend, and I look forward to next week. Cheers, troops.